All right. Drake's Void. Welcome in, Dramulks. Hints of dragon parasites infecting alien colonies, retrofuturism in art style, and elemental gameplay systems. Very cool. All homemade stuff. Very awesome. Drake's Void is a dungeon crawler with a focus on deck building mechanics. A lot of deck builders this year. It features a unique combat movement system that enables a variety of tactics and attacks to make use of the cards in your hand, deal extra damage, and avoid getting hit by enemies. Inputs: WAS DQE, swipe forward, backwards. Oh, this is if I'm on touch. Is that right? Swipe left, swipe right. We'll have to see. Hopefully it explains this, or these are just specifically if you're on a mobile device. Interact, F, tap, click. This game uses a custom rasterizer engine as opposed to modern GPU stuff. This is all rendered on your CPU. This game has its own dungeon editor, although it was finished with less than 24 hours in the jam. We had to rush to get levels done. Results may vary. This game features art from 3 different artists. Music by Tim Tam. To do, make 2 more bosses and big levels. Release level editor with stuff. That's right, Tramulks. This game works great on mobile phones, at least on Chrome and Firefox. All right, let's try it. Loading. New game. Select your class: Scout, Marine, Engineer, Scientist. I like all that HP. Give me that. The HP. I like the art style already. Terrain: Science Vessel Endeavor. Mission log: Day 1, Drake's Void, a region of space discovered only 3 cycles ago, rich in resources, dozens of colonies established within months. Yuli Pally, less than 24 hours. Insane, I know. Then the spores came. A dragon-like parasite, origin unknown. It infects entire worlds, twisting life into something hostile, something hungry. Colony after colony has gone dark. If the spores reach the outer clusters, containment will be impossible. The Endeavor has been dispatched to collect biomass from infected vessels. Our mission: develop a vaccine before Drake's Void consumes everything. We have arrived at our first target, a derelict ship, drifting and silent. Report to your crew for briefing. Yuli Pally, welcome into the stream, by the way. Already loving the art. Snappy movement. Custom rasterizer, really cool. Objective: report to the captain. Ooh, are you the captain? Sergeant Reyes. Talk. Teleporter is calibrated, but don't jump in blind. Get your briefing first. Okay. That is cool. I can see the part of the ship over there, I think. I love the art style. What is this, like 16 by 8? Talk to Private Kowalski. First time in Drake's Void? Place gives me the creeps. You should talk to the captain. Private Fireman. Kowalski says you're the one who'll save us. Fireman believes us. Yes. Yes. This is the quarters. Quartermaster Chen? I've got your loadout ready, but check in with Cap before you gear up. Okay. Dr. Vasquez. These spores readings are off the charts. Be careful. See the captain when you can. Okay. So sort of introducing me to all the different characters I'm going to probably have to go back to on the way before I get to the captain. I kind of like that. Welcome aboard the Endeavor. We've got a derelict ahead, infected, crawling with hostiles. We need biomass from inside. Kill everything or blow their terminals. First, see Dr. Vasquez in the med bay. Then grab your gear from Chen in the armory. After that, head to the teleporter. Aye, aye, Captain. Yeah, it's nice to see those folks first. Good interaction is locked down. Yeah. Captain sent you. Good. Let me run a quick scan. You're clear. Vitals logged. Thank you. Visit the armory. Doc cleared you. Good. Here's your standard kit. Pick anything else you need. Okay, starting kit. Little bit of a was trying to click on these to see them and it's moving me. The touchscreen controls a little bit. Shield. Add shield point, then absorbs damage for 4 HP. Basic ranged attack, works at any distance. Burst. Hits all enemies for reduced damage. Move. Grants movement points to reposition exhausted after use. Powerful close range attack must be adjacent to target. Okay. So take anything else I need. Armory. Browsing inventory. Buy cards. Trash cards. I have 30 scrap. Grenade. Is this the only thing available? Or can I press keys to browse these? Consumable item. Oh, somehow I ended up on that? Interesting. When I clicked on Armory. Huh, interesting. It did just open it up. It's the only one I can afford. Let's go ahead and buy it. Leave. Investigate, derelict, collect biomass. The stars out here are different from my home, but your crew, they feel like family now. Kowalski taught me that word, family. Characters have like some personality behind them a little bit too. Hey, you good? I keep hearing noises in the wall. Probably just the ship selling, right? Right? Can't interact with that one. Teleporter, Sergeant Reyes. Teleporter's prime. Step on the pad when you're ready for action. Are you ready to teleport? Yes. Energized. All right. How do I use... Oh, this is, let's go. This is in the way here. This one's a space crawling deck builder. Art, welcome in, Art. Hope you're doing well. Happy to have you here. All right. Deck. Can I use this right now, or do I have to engage? So the escape key. So what's annoying... I'll close this down here. Okay. Is escape supposed to bring me out of that? No. Okay, so I do have to click close. In the web browser, escape will close out a full screen. There are some ways you can get around that. Some really, yeah, the art is really cool. This is a custom rasterizer. Supposedly I can do these at any distance. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's not an enemy? Okay, it is. Lurker, attack, 1 to 3 range. 2. These dots maybe mean something. Grenade use is maybe what that means. Log shows combat. Draw pile. Yeah, trying to understand at a glance what these mean. I don't know yet. Burst. Let's do a shield. Shield +3. Did I give that to myself? I think so. Energy. I have 2 left. Does this last multiple turns? I feel like I should drag it over there. Okay, that did work. And I have 1 will shoot for 3. And then I'm out of energy, so I'll end my turn. Log. Lurker attacks for 2. Shield absorb 1. Fully blocked. Okay, so my shield does not remain between rounds. Yes, I am the Marine. I am the Marine. It looks like I'll be able to do enough to defeat it. Okay, cool. Pick a card, reward, repair, skip enemy attack for 1. I like that one. Okay, if I step on this guy again, I have to fight again. Do I get the same rewards? Do 1 damage, might as well use that. Do I keep the cards? Hang on, maybe should have double checked if I keep the cards. No, it looks like I discard my whole hand. After that. Am I close enough to use it? I am. Double shot, +3 move, 4 damage. I don't understand the move. Double shot for 5 at a distance. Let's try that. Can I trash cards here? I don't like that I move when I'm clicking on these cards. That is the movement I think should be disabled when I have that menu open. Attack terminal. Okay, probably should have leveled up a little bit more before this guy. Attack 3 to 5, range 2. All right, this is probably gonna be a tough combat, or maybe not beatable. Melee 1, and then I think this goes out of my deck after I use it. Too far. Shield. Double shot. And then that's the end of my turn. Okay, that seemed okay. Skip enemy attacks. Is this saying it's gonna attack me for 1 to 2? I don't know what that means. This, when I click it, is opening up my draw pile as well. Can I just click off? I can. Tap to close. Having this as the X makes me think I'm supposed to click that, which there should be maybe something preventing me clicking things beneath. I'd be good to be able to read the card, because I think some of these had some caveats to them. We'll skip the attack, and then we'll do 3, 6. Shield. Are you close enough? Yes. Shield. Okay, this isn't as hard as drop on self. Thought it was going to be much worse situation here. Stun, attack, attack. So easy enough for me to just get through is nice. Dash, +3 move. See, I don't understand that. The stun seems really good. All right, 1 out of 6 terminals. Beautiful graphics. I love the graphics in this game. All right, let's fight this guy, a lurker. Skip your turn. Blast you. Skip your turn. Take you out. The stun just feels like, why wouldn't I choose that? Unless maybe in combat with multiple enemies. Like you can see outside, a rarity in class. Yeah, there was one spot, I don't know if you saw in the other area, where you could see part of the ship outside too. All right, let's try another Hive Guard. Skip. Damage. And turn. Shield. I think the little symbol above is telling me what it's going to do. It's gonna move, I think. Let's try double shot. Let's see. Hive Guard attacks for 3, shield, absorb 1, fully blocked. I don't know. Yeah, at the very beginning there was like a spot you could see. You were in a spaceship and you could see part of the spaceship off in the distance. I thought that was really cool. Skip enemy turn. Damage, damage. Skip enemy turn. Melee. Skip enemy attacks. Double shot, easy. These cost 2. I like the ones that cost 1. Let's go with shield. I haven't needed health yet, so feels like repair would be a waste. A brute. Skip. Double shot. And see, the move I don't understand what that means. How do I know my distance? There are things I don't it's easy enough that it doesn't matter that I don't understand. But I definitely am not understanding. Fortify. Attack. We can skip adding cards too. We'll skip. All creatures eliminated. Nice. Scrap +8, biomass +25. Oh, I'm back? Oh, that's interesting. Let's not use the teleporter yet. All right, we did. So maybe I should have collected cards because I could trash cards that I don't like. We'll probably end up where we have more enemies. Double shot. Fortify. Trash. Doesn't seem to work. Trash cards, your deck, fortify. Well, that's a too bad. Or I'm doing something wrong. Try leaving and coming back. Trash, fortify. Oh, that's a bummer. I can't use that. Really cool concept to be able to trash, build up your decks, that type of thing, but I can't seem to adjust my deck here. Keeping a slim deck is usually a good thing in most deck building games. Let's talk to this guy maybe. Take a look, see what you've scrounged up. Trash. Ugh. And so then I don't even have enough to buy any of these things. That's annoying. Unlock the button for $5.99. Hopefully not. Stars out there. Oh yeah, this is where you could see the. Oh, it's not there anymore. Or maybe it was in a different room. I swear I could see something out the window in one of these rooms. Med bay, medical station online. So frustrated that I can't sell these cards and get new ones. That's a bummer. Bridge, accessing star map. Okay, so we're trying to get over here so we can sort of jump. This is cool. This is like a fast and light time with a button highlight last time. When I hover over it, it does highlight. Yeah, clicking it does nothing. Let's see if there's any comment down here. I want to see in the trash. Oh, is it cost me money to trash? Oh, it costs me money to remove those cards from my deck. It doesn't give me money. This is the cost if I want to take it out of my deck. That seems like an interesting choice. I mean, it makes sense because you want a slim deck. All right, we have to go to the next system. That was not clear to me. These all look the same to me. Hostiles 3, terminal. Hostiles 5, terminals. Lurker, skip. Double shot and skip. Attack. Overcharge 0 plus 2 energy. That feels like a great card. Attack the turn. Clear enemies first. The rule. Weapons. All right. Brute. So we can have one of them skip a turn. Oh, it hits all. Skip enemy attacks. Oh, that's great. and turn. Overcharge. Skip. Too far. They're both too far. Okay. Skip. Shield's not necessary. Skip. Shoot. Skip. Burst. Probably, there's no reason not to use it. Shield. Shield. Double shot, and then do I have melee range? Too far. Overcharge. Shield. Shield. Attack. Shield. Skip. Damage. Shield. Skip. Double shot. Always get the skip. Why not? It skips every one of them. Attack the terminal. Hive guard. There's 2 of them. Skip. Damage. And turn. Shield. Shield. Overcharge. Double shot. Damage. Skip. Shoot. I think I messed something up there. Skip. Shoot. Why not? Skip. Shield. Shield. Overcharge. Fortify. 3, 6. Skip their turn. You close? I only need to do 1. Are you close enough? You are. Boom. Blast. Skip. I have so many skips, it's ridiculous. That is a very strong card. Of course, I'll take another stun. Are you kidding? Card stops all enemies from doing anything. I have to defeat the enemies first. Okay. Stun. First. It's like if I get a stun, it doesn't matter. You should use it if you're close enough. Yeah. Shoot. Stun. Double. Stun, damage, damage, stun, burst. Really nice controls. Ooh, something didn't quite go right there. Did I not stun it? I thought I stunned it. I've taken a damage. Let's get it repaired just so that way we have it available at some point. I'm assuming we don't heal between combats. Skip. You're gonna be too far to hit, but we can heal ourselves. Skip. Skip your turn. Shield. I should have used Fortify. 2 damage to all. Skip. 2 damage to all. Skip. Skip. Take this guy not too far. Burns 3 turns spreads. I'm imagining this does damage over time. We'll try it out. If I kill this guy, can I not access that terminal? The terminals feel like a great place to get items. Yeah, the skip card is, the stun card is essentially too powerful. Why would I dilute my deck with anything else? Yeah, I don't get that last one there. Scrap plus 11, biomass 35. I get so little scrap from these that I can't do anything here. Yeah, that is unfortunate. All right, next area. Sure, let's go to Theta. Such a cool idea for a game. Neat little system. Lurker. Of course I want another stun. Clear enemies first. There you are. They're all my stuns. Shield. Yeah, so based on the build I've chosen, it's just I never take damage, so I can always stun all of the enemies. And when I can't, I take a little bit of damage. Pretty straightforward combat mechanic. I wouldn't mind, and maybe, yeah, I think the stun card essentially needs to be more expensive. Maybe stun just one. Rarer to achieve to get, because it's just way too powerful right now. It is doing everything for me, right? I just have too many of them. The cost to clear out your deck feels weird. Very expensive. And I did not get enough money to do anything else. It's like, why wouldn't I pick another stun? It's such a good card. Like, even if I don't get anything else on that turn, just stun it and wait for the next turn. Okay. I have enough scrap to buy one thing or clear one thing out. Bridge. Alright, I think we're getting close. We'll just go to the next area. But yeah, I'm not... At this point, I'm not making interesting decisions, right? I want my game... I should have taken the energy. That's okay. Stalker. Another Stalker. Fortify. Too far, fine. Skip. Attack. Attack. Right, so I'm assuming there are things here that would make some sense. Stalker looks like he's wearing a fistful of dollars to a man with no name poncho. Yeah. Art style's fantastic in this. These stuns are too powerful. And I could just choose not to play with them. Let's go to 10 terminals in this one. Let's just go find all the hostiles. Mauler. Yeah, it looks like there's a movie about this one, right? Yeah, really enjoy. So, oh, there it is, Art. See, look, we can see outside. That is really cool. You can see the ship through the window. Yeah, that is really cool. Does the terminal have hostiles in it? Hang on, let's go fight the hive mind and see if the hostile count goes down after we fight it. Moon is welcome in. How you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope things are on the up and up. Hope you're getting lots of rock climbing in a bit cold. Sometimes that happens. It's cold. Skip. I don't think it went down. Dropping into Moon Chat, we're playing this deck builder, dungeon crawler. Really cool concept. Little too easy. This card's too powerful. The skip card's too powerful. Or maybe making it be a % chance would be nice. Moon is into climbing the ranks. Of course I want another skip. Ooh, there's a second level on this one. Mostly do indoor bouldering. Do you ever do lead climbing? I liked lead climbing when I was doing rock climbing. I've done lead climbing indoors, never outdoors. Okay. Super fun to go find a rock face to climb. There's an interactive stairs too. This game seems just to just slightly plus classic Donkey Kong experience the environment in a very appealing way. I agree. This is very well put together. If the combat system had a little bit more balance to it, I think this would be a perfect entry. The audio's there, it's subtle. 13 hostiles remain. Hang on, do I need to be doing these terminals? Oops. Shield, attack. Am I gonna take a damage? No. Skip. A lot of hostiles in this one. So at this point, I'm feeling like I'm just grinding because the combat's not interesting, right? Because I can skip, deal damage, skip. I'm not making any really interesting choices. So you said that some cards were too powerful to behave in the same if you take a different class or player character. Oh, that's a good question. The card that is too powerful is this stun card. It just makes it so the enemy can't hurt you. And I've received so many of them that I just see, I keep, after every combat, I can add one to my deck. Not every combat, but almost every combat I've been able to add more stuns to my deck, which basically make the combat trivial, because now the enemy can't do anything. So I just say, oh, take a stun, throw some damage cards. So it's just too powerful. It needs to be like you spend it and it's removed from your deck or something. My decision to use them is always, if you have one, use it. And there's also this thought in my mind of like, why wouldn't I just add more to my deck if I have them? Did I miss some enemies on this floor? There's a lot of hostiles on this one. Right, so even if I am diluting my deck with these skips, it doesn't matter all that much. Because the monster can't hit me that turn anyway. It shouldn't, in my mind, an easy way to make it less powerful is just make it so it doesn't stun all of the enemies in combat. Make it cost 2 and make it not stun all of the enemies. So I wouldn't be able to stun 2 enemies. I'd be able to stun 1 and do some attacks on another one. Against 1 enemy, it would be really powerful, but against multiple enemies, it would not be powerful. Because it's just too strong. Essentially, it's the one, if I have that card, use that card as the... There's no decision there. Or make it so that there are far fewer. Hard code it so that you will only end up with 2 in your deck or something like that. So you have to have a different composition. Because I just keep getting more. Look, don't get me wrong, for a jam game, making it easy is good. Snabble, great to see ya. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I just don't feel like I'm making a good, making interesting choices, is what I'll say. It's not an acrophobia, it's just that I'm very scared of heights, but it's possible to tame it by doing a bit, doing the top roping stuff. Bouldering's great too. Indoor bouldering's totally fine too. Incredibly good exercise. Oops. Let me get all the enemies in here. I think so. Did the number of hostiles... Are the terminals... Oh, terminals are spawning enemies? Is that what's happening? The hostile number keeps going up. Maybe I just misunderstood that. Alright, I need to be taking out the terminals, apparently. I was wrong. Repair. I was feeling this floor was like, this area was really grindy, but apparently I need to be, maybe I missed that in the instructions. I probably actually read it out loud and still didn't hear it. Neat game. Snabble, what have you been up to? It's nice to have you here. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Hive Guard. Yeah, my guess is that these are spawning enemies, and I wasn't paying enough attention. Click pew pew. Yeah, the sound effects are nice, subtle, but add, so, oh, didn't mean to skip. Add a lot to the game. Very ambient music. It's fantastic. All right, I'm gonna have to go. Wish I had been paying attention to the terminals. I thought I could skip them because I just needed to defeat these guys, but apparently not. I'm gonna need to fortify. Programmer Jeff, how's it going? We are playing Dungeon Crawler entries for Dungeon Crawler Jam 2026. Having a good old time. A spitter. This is a little deck builder that was made for the Jam. What's this one called again? This is Drake's Void. Oops, should have grabbed the wrong one on accident. Shield, burst. So I'll take a little damage. No, I didn't even take damage on that one. I have lost it a little bit, but I have healing. But for them, I almost never take any damage because my deck is just able to skip the enemy's turn so often. It's just pretty much almost 90% of the time, 95% of the time, I'm able to just skip the enemy's turn. So the combat feels trivial, where I think it could be really, really fun and interesting choices. Yeah, and you know, for a jam game, that's fine. My game has horrible balance too. Combat is so difficult to get right in this type of game in 1 week. It's like, yeah, are you kidding? 9 days? There's not enough time to make a solid combat system. You can luck into it. I don't know that I've played any game. Ooh, there was one deck builder I felt that the combat was really good. Scales and something, I think. Can't remember the full name. But yeah, I'm just feeling like, okay, I just gotta grind my way through all of this stuff now. But I think we're almost there. I think we have one more area after this. And I think if I had been paying more attention to how the terminals work, we would be done with this area already, but I thought I could just skip the terminals. But I think the terminals are spawning these guys. But and it's just some minor UI issues as well, which are totally 100% acceptable and in many ways just expected for a game jam. There's some like ray casting when I click issues where it's hitting multiple interactive points on the screen at the same time. But yeah, just look at how many stuns I have. It's crazy. And if I don't have a stun, I get hit for a little bit, maybe, but I also have a bunch of shields. But yeah, I pretty much always have a stun. So combat has been trivialized by that one card type. I think having that card removed from your deck would solve it. Until you go back to the ship or something. So you could have really powerful stun build, but if you over rely on it, you still need to have other things in your deck, because by the time you get to the end of your run, you're out of the stuns. Or limiting your deck to have a maximum of 3 of each type, so you can still try and do a stun build by reducing what you have, the other things you have, but it's less likely to come up. So I don't have a stun, but now we have shields. So at that point I had the shield, so it didn't matter. So yeah, like the shield build would be fine too, some combinations. I just don't feel like I'm making interesting choices. I'm very much ready to be at the end of combat. I get some rewards, but they don't mean that much for me. Two Nerdy Nerds, there's so many dungeon crawlers, all of the dungeon crawlers, really. Two Nerdy Nerds, how you doing, folks? Be sure to go check out Two Nerdy Nerds. Incredible Godot developers. How you doing today? What are you up to? Tell us all about it. Am I close enough? No. Do good, Celine, feeling better. So we back in business. Glad to hear Celine's doing better. Glad to hear it. Shield. I should have used Fortify. Can still use it. You guys got any plans now that Celine's feeling better? Go to a show. Just chilling like some villains. Right. Yeah, my partner and I were pretty sick there for... I felt like I was sick for a month. Which isn't true. My partner, she was sick for... I want to say about 9 days, something like that. Okay. Gotta go back downstairs. Did I miss any of these? Can I see whether or not I've done it? Oop, tap to close. All right, let's go back downstairs. Was there a guy on the stairs? No. There are 8. Is it saying there are 3 hostiles? Just getting more hostiles every time I move or something. Oh my god, this floor will never end. I am just ready to be done. But you see that the hostile count is going up. I'm assuming that's related to the terminals not being defeated. We're gonna get her a nice breakfast this weekend. Awesome. She deserves it. What a nice thing to do. Can I come? So what's your favorite breakfast food? Chat, in the chat, favorite breakfast foods, go. Favorite breakfast food or meal? I want to know. My favorite is green chili. So I like it breakfast burritos. So my standard will be like 3 eggs, bacon, and home fries, which is like potatoes chopped up with like bell peppers and stuff. I love breakfast food. Breakfast is my favorite meal. But green chili breakfast burrito is probably my favorite. McDonald's sausage and egg biscuit substitute for scrambled. Not bad. Yeah, my favorite is breakfast burrito with green chili. Like Hatch green chili. Fortify. Shoot. We have this spot where we got a Boston bean skillet. Beans meets eggs toast equals heaven. That sounds delicious too. Oh, I'm getting hungry now. I'm gonna have to eat after this. Blammo. Alright, I wish I had not skipped all these terminals. I'm 90% sure the terminals are spawning these guys, or I'm doing something horribly wrong. Skip, shot. Skip, shot, shot. Skip, burst. Fresh water fern, how are you? You're so beautiful today. I shot the wrong thing. Freshwater fern, how's it going? We are playing dungeon crawler entries for Dungeon Crawler Jam 2026. This is a dungeon crawler. Oh my god. And the enemies just keep spawning and I don't know how to stop it. What are you up to today, Fresh? Fresh, can I call you Fresh? Should I call you Fern? Should I call you Water? Fern is probably what most people call you. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the word Fresh, though. It's the first part of your name. Folks, if you guys don't know Freshwater Fern, you gotta go give her some love. Absolutely incredible streamer. I love to hang out there all day, every day. Freshwater Fern, when are you gonna get a 7-day? When's your schedule gonna be streaming 7 days a week? So I have something to do. On your off days, I just sit around real sad, being like, man, I wish Fern was streaming today. I wish Fern was streaming today. That would be brutal. When I first started streaming, I think I was streaming pretty much every day. I think I did something like 31 or 60, something crazy. 60 days in a row or something. I only do like 2-3 hour streams, but I remember when I first started streaming, I did Advent of Code, so I did 25 days. You can stream on my days off. Oh, it's not as fun. It's not as fun as watching your streams. Guys, go check out Fern. I don't think I have a Gum Squad. Fern, drop a link to Gum Squad if you have it. And then when I finish playing this, I need to get a Gum Squad. I need to make a Gum Squad command. But yeah, you guys got to go check out Gum Squad. Absolutely awesome game. Here, I'm going to pause this recording real quick. And we're back. All right, stun them. Blast them. Fern, you doing anything fun today? Get gummed, baby, yeah. It's all about getting that gum. Funny, this person watching the recording is gonna be like, what are you talking about? Because I paused it to play the trailer for Gum Squad. Now this person getting feedback on this video is just gonna be real confused. Doing a trailer for somebody. Cool. Also, folks, be sure if you're gonna get Game Maker, some people is it some people or everyone calls you the Game Maker gal? Game Maker gal. You have poofed out of existence. How dare you poof me out of existence? I'm back. I've been here the whole time. There was just a smudge on your eye down there. You just got to get in there and wipe it out. I promise I was here. Everyone calls me it. But yeah, if you guys are gonna use Game Maker, is fabulous. My students in my Game Jam class, I use it with my students. Oh my god, I gotta find these hostiles. For students who have never done any programming, it's so good. I mostly teach computer science and programming, but it's so good. But if you guys want to get it, you guys got to go follow that affiliate link. Fern, do you have an affiliate link to Game Maker that I can put on my stream? I don't know. Are you allowed? Am I allowed to do that on your behalf? I don't have an affiliate link. I might as well use yours. Here, we'll put it. We're gonna add it to my stream. We're gonna add it to my stream. Are you, first off, are you allowed to that? Look, I don't have my own affiliate link for Game Maker. It's fine. I mostly think it's funny. Mostly I think it's hilarious that I'd have your affiliate link on my stream. I think that would be funny. If it's too much though, don't feel free to say don't do that. It's weird. It might be a little weird. I think it's funny. But sometimes when I think things are funny, it's disturbing. It's just a parameter in URL, shouldn't be a problem. I think they'll see where it came from and I could get in trouble. Okay, we'll pass on it then. But folks, what you can do though, is you can click over to Fern. You see that, look, you can click on Fern's name. Click on Fern's name. And then you go to Fern's stream. And then you scroll down and you click About. And then you scroll down and you click Game Maker. And then you get, then you start making games. Easy. In those 12 easy steps, you can get Game Maker from Fern. Just skip. All right, stun, attack. Oh my goodness. I am so ready to be done with this level. I wish I had not skipped all the terminals. I was a fool. Attack, stun. Are you close enough to melee? No. Stun, attack. Blammo. Okay. Whew. Where are the hostiles? Oh my goodness. Am I never going to kill all these guys? There's still one left. Are they still spawning or am I just dumb? The quick steps for success. Yeah, follow these 12 easy steps. It could also just be bugged. No, I think I just wasn't being meticulous enough in my playing. I got cocky with how many skips I had. There we go. Last hostile. Oh. All right, I think we're on the last boss here. But yeah, this particular playthrough has taken me an hour. And I think the game said, let's in their description. Oh, I think they said about an hour. So that this tracks. All right. Are you close enough to melee? Too far. Damage. Overcharge. I'm too strong. I'm too powerful. No worries, Fern. Thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate you being here. All right, let's get to the last area. Bridge. Hive vessel. All right, I have enough to... Can I do something with the biomass in the med bay? Treat wounds. Trash removes things from my deck. All right, we'll buy another grenade. All right, off we go. Teleport time. Energizing. All right, I really want to get through this. We're so close. We're so close. All right, we're gonna destroy these terminals as we go this time. That was clearly a mistake. On that last level, made it take way longer. Overcharge, blam, blam, blam. Stun, blam, overcharge, blam. Perfect, easy. Hive guard, can't get it with that. Shield damage. Stun, overcharge. Oh my goodness. Melee, got him. Overcharge, shield, melee, got it. Defeat the hostiles. Fortify, let's just do 2 shields to be sure. Skip, melee blast. Skip, shoot. Skip. Overcharge, move. Does this get me closer? Move, plus 2 move points. Forward, forward. Okay. All right, that's the first time I've used that, but now I'm nice and close. I don't know if I've noticed them getting close and moving towards me. Really interesting. I can't remember if I used a stun or not. Boom. Melee. Shield, shield. Boom. 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 Easy peasy. I liked the little thing where it like made me look closer, like I was stepping towards them. That was cool. I hadn't noticed that, but now I think I'm noticing it when they move towards me. Another Mauler. Oops, should have. That's okay, just moved towards me. So didn't matter that I was moving so fast that I skipped. Alright, Hive Guardian, shield, burst, skip, move. Overcharge, shield, shield, attack, stun, attack, shield, attack, stun, fortify. Not what I meant to do. That's okay. Or I guess I meant to do it. I said it out loud. Just I would have chosen to do something different had I been paying more attention. Almost got it. Overcharge. Blast them, blast them. Skip, continue. Okay. Make sure there's nothing down here. Interesting that it generated this kind of weird corridor layout. The more poncho guys. Shield, overcharge, shield, blast. Boom, boom, boom. Melee, got him. Poncho. Overcharge, shield. Damage. Stun. Blammo. Okay, nice and close. Boom. Stack dot. Yeah, I haven't had to use any of the special type of attacks. Or I'm not even sure if there's like a level up mechanic. I haven't noticed. If there is and I've just missed it. Boom. Shot. Stun. Melee. Fortify. Overcharge. Shoot. Blast. Okay. Come on up here. Yeah, a little bit of exhaustion here on my half. towards this end of this game. But it's the last one on my list to play on stream, so I'm really want to finish it, barring anything crazy. I'm planning to finish this one up here. Another Mauler. Oops, used the wrong one. It's okay. Stun, shoot, shoot. Stun, blast. Melee. Damage. Melee. Stun, damage. Close enough still. Okay. 9 hostiles remaining. I don't know, in the last dungeon it did seem like they were respawning. Again, I'm not sure what was causing that. But I do think it was the terminals. And you've probably heard me say that repeatedly by this point. I am feeling ready for this game to be over. Okay. Gotta remember, if there's a move that comes up, I should take the move so that my melee attack will work. Move up. Shield. Getting close. Okay. 8 hostiles remaining. 9 hostiles. Yeah, walks in. Congratulations with your number 11. My favorite number. The only one that would be better than that would be 111. But 11 means you're first twice. Walks in. How you been? What have you been up to these days? Something fun, I hope. Very parallel. Exactly. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. Blast more of these. We are playing Dungeon Crawler Jam games. This one is Drake's Void. Little deck builder custom rendering engine in this one too. Super cool. Little game. Combat needs a little balancing to make it a little bit more interesting. I think it's a little too easy. But a very solid entry. Oh, that's a Ravager. That guy has a lot of health. Holy cannoli. I'm hoping that's the boss. Kill the acid thrower first. Hoping there's not multiple of this guy, because that would just be ridiculous. Let's go. That's right. We made it. $115 is gonna be. It's gonna be a couple rounds. Shield, overcharge, shoot, burst. I did take some damage on that. Ooh, shield, melee, stun, repair. All right, this might not just be a spam the stun. If of course if I get it, I'm going to. Fortify, melee, double shot, stun, shoot, stun, melee, shoot, stun, double shot, fortify. Oop, I should have used that one. Stun, melee, shoot, stun, double shot, stun, burst, fortify, shoot, stun, melee, shoot. All right, I got this. Stun, melee, shoot, stun, double shot, stun, shoot. Some kind of draw mechanic would be really nice in this game too. Shield, shot, shot, stun, repair, stun, shoot, shoot, stun, melee, got him. Double shot. Lightning, stun 1 to 2, stun for 2 turns and do damage. Let's do it. Sample extraction complete. You've obtained the first rare sample. You are close to developing a vaccine. More of these super beans are required to develop the vaccine. Your crew finds a renewed sense of hope, but diving deeper into the nebula will not be for the faint of heart. More content coming soon. Really cool. Really cool game. I'm glad all I had to do was beat that final boss there. Boss killed one. I feel like making the card mechanic and the deck building a little bit more interesting. I didn't like that I wasn't able to really trash any of my cards to thin out my deck. Damage dealt versus damage done was quite telling. Yeah, more crawling soon. There's a continue option. Oh, it just brings me back there. Okay. Oh, it starts me off where it saved. I see. I only took 14 damage. Yeah. So the stun card just too powerful. My quick fix for that would be that the card gets removed from your deck until you go on your next excursion. So the stun card is still powerful. You still want them, but it's a little bit more balancing of it's really strong at the beginning of the area, and then it sort of fades off as the longer you're in an area, and you can't just keep spamming it. Solid entry. Thank you so much for submitting this.